What's going on, people? Welcome to Live Palace News. As you can see from the title, first of all, sorry about the delay, but as you can see from the title, we've got another update regarding Millwall's star player, Romain Esse. Esse? How do you pronounce it, Lou?
I think Pat said it's either Eze or Esse.
Esse. Okay, we can say Esse. As well as Mark Guehi update. Make sure to get involved, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, people. But yeah, we're here to discuss all the latest. Today was a bit of a quiet day, to be fair, in regards to news in comparison to yesterday. Yeah, it would be a great addition, but we'll talk about it as well. It's S. Okay, fair enough. So we'll say S. I bet someone else will say it's Eze, and someone will say it's SE. So yeah, let's see exactly what happens going forward. But look, let's see what everyone is saying. Gaika is saying evening Eze does it all would be a great addition. Let's go into the rumor. I'm not going to stay on for too long today, but if you do enjoy the stream, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, people. So let's see what happens from here onwards. I sent you all the rumors, but I didn't even send it to myself. But the report actually came from Edmund Brack is that Romain Esse, if we're listening to Animal, has been made a priority signing by Crystal Palace. His contract does include a release clause, but it is unclear when that can be activated. Lou, I'll be honest, the player is very exciting. However, it seems like it's going to be a difficult deal to get done in January, which I wonder what happens from here going forward because of the release clause. We're not too sure if the release clause is active. Well, I guess Palace would know at this point, but it seems like from the outside looking in, we don't know if it'll be active in this window. For you, we spoke about Ben Doak yesterday and Esse as well. I think we both agree that Esse would be the better signing, right? But what if we can't get him in this window? What happens then? Do you reckon it's worth the wait till the summer to get him with the release clause if it's only activated by then?
Either way, I think we should get him. I think in January, every type of deal is difficult to make. Yeah, even this Juff one seems like it's been difficult because Palace have clear holes in their squad and we have money to spend. So obviously, every deal is going to be made hard because these clubs have the upper side because they know that we need these players. So listen, get that deal done. That's all I'm saying. Bournemouth signed a left back already to back up Kirkes. That's probably just in case he goes next season. Yeah, just get it done, man. Just get it done. I don't care if it's hard to get done. Just do it.
Well, what if he doesn't have the release clause and Millwall don't want to sell it?
Pay £1 million above the release clause.
What was that?
Pay £1 million. If the release clause is 12.5, bid 13.5, so they have to accept it because they'll be
30.5.
13.
Oh, I was gonna say
just bid over what the release clause is, because then how can they turn down guaranteed more money than what they would get?
Yeah, I guess so, but it depends on what the release clause is. To be fair, I guess that's what it comes down to. I mean, what's the reported release clause? Has it been mentioned before that I haven't seen?
12.5, but we'll never know.
12.5, yeah, exactly. If we offer 15 or so, I guess it just depends because it depends on how much the club value him. I'll be honest, he's a very exciting player. And I think his profile fits us the most in terms of exactly what we need, what we want.
100%. Get it done, man.
Left-footed. I can see him playing as a number 10. He's very technical and very skillful on the ball. And yeah, like he is. Yeah, I do think more than Ben Doak, he fits into what we need. But can we get the deal done? That's the most important thing. If we can't get the deal done, then
if we're serious, we'll just drop 50 on Job, Esse, and Juff. If we're serious,
but I don't think it's about being serious. It's about having the money. Like that's a lot of money, no?
Listen, drop the 50, man. I'm tired. I want it.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at two signings. And that's why I was wondering because if the release clause is in the summer, and let's say they don't want to sell him. Let's say we offer £15 million. They're like, all right, we still don't want to sell him. Like I don't know how Millwall are doing in the Championship, but let's say that's the case.
They're not doing great.
Then do we wait till the summer? Like, where do you stand with this?
Oh, you just buy a new player and then buy him in the summer as well.
What about Raksaki then?
Listen, I don't. Depth is necessary. They can fight it out. Whoever performs better in pre-season, sink or swim, man. There's no time for this player, that player. Listen, the best players play. The ones who aren't the best go on the bench. The rest, that's what it is. Cutthroat. We need to be cutthroat.
Yeah, we do. I mean, you can't get enough of depth, especially in attacking position. Look at Liverpool. They're blessed with it. They're actually blessed with it. Frey's saying I like Esse. He looks really good. My only worry is that we sign him and he gets and all he gets is a few minutes here and there, and in the summer he goes out on loan.
That's what.
Doug says, yeah,
that's what happened with when you sign these players. Olise didn't play much when he started. Eze didn't. Wharton's he's world class to me, so he just had to come in anyway. But even he was thrown in. Remember, he wasn't probably the plan wasn't to start him straight away, but he's probably so good that he did. So these players are meant to come in and improve the squad.
Yeah, they are. Jack saying Esse. How do you say? I've seen so many.
Romain Esse plays for Millwall, and Raksaki plays for Sheffield United. Sheffield United are like second in the league with one of the best squads in the league. Of course, he's going to have.
I think it's about getting his raw abilities and trying to transfer it to Palace more than looking at his goal contributions.
Plus, he's 19 and he's played.
So why we won him?
Yeah, he's 19 and played 72 times and played for England 18s, 19s, and under 20s.
It's kind of crazy, 19 years old with 72 appearances already.
There you go.
So yeah. No, Guehi is Guehi. Yeah, I mean that's if you're saying Guehi pronunciation is wrong, then that means this one is wrong. So I'm not listening to you for this one.
Guehi.
Oh, here we go. I mean, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, I mean, if it's a priority signing, then let's see if Palace are serious about it. But I guess it depends on British rules and Millwall as well. The Mirror Football have said the following about Mark Guehi, or Guehi, depending on how you pronounce it, is that Crystal Palace will rebuff Chelsea's offer to re-sign centre-back Guehi. The South London's club's £70 million valuation of the England international is much higher than what his former club are currently willing to pay. I don't know about this report, I'll be honest.
I told you.
And he's not worth £70 million. I think Palace are not that silly right now. So, well, maybe because we don't want to sell him. But
he's £70 million in January. But anyway, like I said yesterday, anything Chalobah Guehi related is just clickbait stuff to me. Guehi isn't going anywhere in January. No way. We signed him for between 18 and 22 million with add-ons. If he's in the last year of his contract, there'll be a queue of clubs lining up to buy him. So I don't think he'll go for less than 50 million. He goes for 50 million, they've over doubled their money. So we're not in no rush. So what? We shaved off 15 million, not send him in the summer, but we needed him this season. So that's what it is. It's a £15 million season, but he's worth that money.
No, I hear it as well. I don't think we'll sell him. Guehi. What do I say? Guehi. I say the same thing. Guehi.
Many ways to string a cat. What's that saying or something?
Yeah, but like, how much do you reckon he'll be worth in the summer then?
50.
With 12 months left.
But Liverpool want him. There'll be loads of clubs coming up, and Chelsea, whatever club bids gets a bid accepted. If Chelsea bid the same, then they get first.
Yeah, I reckon around 45, to 40, maybe. It depends. I guess it depends on how seriously they want him. Let's see what happens with Van Dijk at Liverpool. Because if Van Dijk was to leave, for example, then they might just say, you know what, we need him. And then if Chelsea's saying the same thing, then it could happen. It could be like a bit, but then Chelsea can match it. It's not about Chelsea and Liverpool. I guess someone else will need to join to play. But do you think it's
I think he could. I think it's sorry.
Is he underrated?
I think people are limiting it to Premier League. He could go. Bayern Munich needs centre halves. Real Madrid needs centre halves. Barcelona needs centre halves. He's probably better than all these. Him and Rudiger at the back would be unreal. Like Guehi is next level.
Yeah, I do think he's a bit underrated though by the neutrals. The reason why I do say that is because I look at some people, especially Chelsea fans, that spoke about him, And I'm seeing people saying, "Oh, is he that much better than Trevor Chalobah?" And I think to myself, "What? Like,
These
is
are
it England
12-year-old kids
international?"
on
And I've
Twitter.
seen it quite a few times. I think Guehi is genuinely underrated. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe is it something that we see and they don't see? But
It's
like, it
probably
doesn't make sense.
it's probably a Twitter account that says João Felix season or something silly like that.
Yeah. No, but it's not just Chelsea fans though. I spoke to like even Arsenal fans, and they they're not too sure about him. Is there something that we're missing when it comes to him? Does he make
Guehi's
mistakes? Maybe
to
the own
me
goals? I don't
to me
understand it.
Guehi's as good as Gabriel easily.
Because I've seen Chelsea fans question whether he can play with the ball on his feet, and I'm thinking, huh? Like I was speaking about the same player. You can literally pick up the ball in midfield and run.
Mm.
Like, do you get it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make
Oh
any
no.
sense to me. But yeah, there's another report, but which I didn't even want to mention, is coming from Ed Aarons, but it's about Shirky, £15 million,
Turkey ain't
which
coming here.
was that?
He's not coming here.
I don't. The reason why I didn't want to mention is, one, I don't think it's coming here, and two, it's like £15 million. Is he actually
Mate,
worth that much? I thought he's worth
these
much more.
the,
What it like? What are they
these
talking
just
about?
it's just lazy journalism again. It's like we said with the credible sources. If it comes from Ornstein or Romano's, like 90% of the time he's right. Um, yeah, Sammy Mockbell's normally quite accurate with our stuff. Bobby Manzi, Edmund Brack. These are the people that we kind of need to listen to. The rest it just feels like just throwaway pieces. Nixon gets it right sometimes, but yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, exactly. I don't see that happening. Shirky happening. Louis saying people downplay Gay's ability because he plays for Palace, his next level. Do you
that's
think
why
that
we
plays a
had him
part?
so
But then
long.
again, people over. I don't think it's down to him playing for Palace. I don't think so.
People,
Because I
people,
still see some people hyping up certain players that are not playing to the standards. For
yeah,
example.
but people only started taking notice of Gay when he was England's best player in the Euros.
Yeah, it seems like it's been. I guess there's been like this narrative towards him from the start, maybe like without
Yeah,
people even realizing that he's not.
there
I think
was
people made up in their head that he's not that guy. Because I
there
remember people.
was
Do you know when I realized when they were comparing him to Joachim Andersen? A lot of people saying, "Oh, Joachim Andersen's better than Guehi." I was thinking to myself every single time, like, do I even argue or debate this? Like, is there even point of doing this?
Yeah, do you know what it is though? A lot of people get their information and whatnot from Twitter and Sky Sports, but like normally you only get a proper insight into the mid-table lower teams when you actually speak to their fans that go week in, week out. So I think
Yeah.
it's just like people see Joachim Andersen pinging balls and they think, yeah, this guy's better. Guehi's miles. Joachim Andersen's not in the same stratosphere as Guehi.
Do you think sometimes we can overrate his ability as well in terms of what Evil's saying here? He's short and not good at set pieces to a big team. That's a very appealing. I don't think he's not good at set pieces. I can't
Well,
really
yeah,
remember
well,
him showing set pieces, but
Cannavaro was the same height as Guehi. That doesn't mean anything.
I'm not saying he's Van Dijk or Rudiger or Saliba level, but those are like elite levels. I don't think he's an elite defender, but he's still a very good defender
He's a
in this
top
league.
European defender.
There's a reason why he starts for
Champions
England.
League level.
People
Champions
people
League
tend to
level.
forget about that. There's a reason, and there was a myth about him as well. In terms of Anderson has different qualities to Gay. He better long balls and more experience from defensive positioning. Things that
Oh,
Gay can improve over time. Gay's long balls are actually very good. I don't know
animal
why people think they're not.
and animal. Guehi can do it with both feet. He does it left and right. Anderson can't. And yeah, Guehi's positioning is top notch. I don't listen. I think Guehi's the best centre back to ever play for Palace.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else? Who else has started for England at Euros every single game and was player of the tournament?
Yeah, I don't know.
And he gives 8 out of 10 every single week.
Yeah, it's I don't understand how England start. And also when you look at his stats as well, his stats are not bad. So it's like I just yeah, to me, I don't know. Maybe because I think Anderson, you know what it is? Anderson's passing was at certain level, and because that was his responsibility to make those diagonal balls. I think people naturally think that Gay can't do it. Whereas there was a stat not too long ago that I saw with accurate long balls, and Gay was up there.
Yeah,
So
both
he
feet as
can
well.
do it, but he was not asked to do it. That was a problem from before.
Guehi will ping a 60, 50-yard ball on his weaker foot. I've never seen Anderson ping a ball with his left foot.
Yeah, yeah. But I agree with David though. We've had some pretty special centre backs over the time. I think with centre backs, it's like one area that I'll never really get worried about.
Yeah, we have. But who's played at a top international team and been the player of the tournament at a major tournament?
Apart from him, I don't know. Sacco was here. Who else? Like
We've had good centre backs
and stuff, but they're not. It's not the same
level.
level.
No one Guehi level.
Or Scott Dan, exactly.
Yeah. I know you lot older fans might say go back and say Eric Young and stuff like that, but still none of them played for England.
To be fair, I've always said it though. If there was like a player, I said it in the summer. If there was a player that I didn't mind losing, it was Guehi.
Yeah, because centre backs are replaceable.
Or Eze, I would have minded that to happen because of
centre backs are replaceable.
But of course, he's gone now. But yeah, Twist is saying Lacroix is better.
No.
This is one of the reasons why I'm excited about this Esse transfer. Dougie barely gets it wrong. Just a matter of time, he starts weak in and out contributing. That's if he joins. Even though he's a priority in our list, it doesn't mean that he's necessarily going to join Palace. So
that's insane for someone saying Lacroix is better. That is some bad recency bias. Have you not been watching Guehi for the past 4 years? That's disrespectful, man. It's like coming in and saying, like, it's like the comments about Zaha. Like, as soon as someone's gone or someone's been for a long time. Have you seen that
bit online? Have you seen that debate?
I can't even entertain that.
No, but it does make sense, though. I think what everyone came to agreement with is that Zaha was a better player for Crystal Palace overall than Olise, but Olise was a better player.
Oh yeah, Olise is a better player, but you can't. When I say Guehi is the best centre back to play for Palace, it's different than saying like he's the best centre back ever. Do you know what I mean? Like it's two different arguments saying Zaha, and Olise, but yeah, Olise is a much better player and has a much higher ceiling, but he was only here for a few years.
Yeah, I hear it.
If Olise stays for 8-9 years, he might be better than Wilf.
Well, oh yeah, no, I think of course. I think if Olise stayed at the same amount of time as Wilf, then he would overtake Wilf. I think so, yeah, because I think he's a better footballer than Wilf. But Wilf sometimes is underrated by our fan base for what he's done. Like without Wilf, I don't think we're a Premier League football club.
Wilf's Palace's greatest ever player in history.
Yeah, because he single-handedly carried us for.
He took us to the Premier League as well.
What was that?
He took us to the Premier League.
Yeah, and then he kept us in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So yeah. By the way, people, before we wrap up, if there's any questions, feel free to send them through. As I've said, it's a quiet one today. Who was better, Zaha or Eze? Zaha, 100%.
Eze is not even in top 10 right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're talking about Eze's form recently. I don't think it's a great time to talk about him. Bit off topic, but do you not reckon Kamada will come good?
Time will tell.
Time will tell, yeah. And I think he's improved from when he first joined us. He's now looking like a footballer, which the standards were set like very low. But yeah, he's looking like a footballer before.
Hat-trick v Stockport Sunday.
What was that?
Hat-trick v Stockport Sunday.
Well, hopefully Nketiah scores as well. Both of them, I think there's massive pressure on both of them. We spoke about in preview, but with Nketiah and Kamada on Sunday, because it's Stockport, it's like they need to perform. If they don't perform, then everyone's going to be onto them, like the fan base, which they already are. Like people are talking about, for example, Nketiah when it comes off for 90 seconds, which I get, he gave away a foul, which it was like 2 games ago, but it's crazy. Like there's lots of eyes focused, and naturally so, I guess, because it's £30 million signing. Jude saying, I know Shirky is a long shot, but I'll definitely pay above asking price considering Leon's finances. Which I'll be honest with him. Like,
it's not to do with the finances.
It's not even about the finances. The player just didn't want to come over in the summer. Fulham
didn't want to go to Fulham,
and he didn't want to come. So I don't even think it's to do with finances. I just don't think he wants to come.
A lot of these French, like North African French players, they don't like leaving France. Like Dimitri Payet, for example. This guy was like the king of the Premier League. He was unbelievable, running riot. Like West Ham loved him, and he just won it. And then he was just like, "Yeah, I want to go back to Marseille."
Yeah, exactly. And then he just went back to France. JSP saying, "Are we getting Saudi money like Newcastle and City?" No, because it's not
Sovereign
Saudi
state money.
buying into Palace is it's just individuals from Saudi. There's a difference. AJ saying, "Have I ever seen a wire?" No, I haven't. We had like a half an hour debate before the preview starts. Before we started the preview about this, will France play this year? My prediction is yes, because I think we're taking our time with him and we're going to make sure he comes out as best as possible. What about for you?
He'll score the winner of the FA Cup final.
He's going to score the winner of the FA Cup final. Do you say?
Yeah.
Imagine. I think that would be worth every penny that we spent, including that Ballon d'Or clause that we have. Animal saying Olise gave us hope for Europe. When we lost him, we forgot how to give players time to adjust to a new environment because our expectations had elevated. Kamada has just taken time to adjust. Yeah, Olise is different quality of player though. Like it's unreal.
If we're talking like technical, like player, Olise is the best player I've ever seen at Palace in my life.
Yeah, he's unreal.
And I've been watching.
He's just so smart as well.
26 years I've been watching, and at least I've never seen anyone with that type of output in my life.
Yeah,
like just the ability to cross, shoot, pass, dribble. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, David saying we got our wing back yet. No, there's no update on a wing back today. As I said, it's pretty quiet. But of course, not every single day there's going to be an update on players. Well, specific players. We'll see. I guess there'll be an update sometime this week. But yeah. Any other comments? That finance guy in Talksport with White and Jordan had a little bit on Palace takeover, etc. and Texas. Fair enough. Is there anything interesting that he said? Mike is saying who's going to win the transfer bingo? What is the transfer bingo?
That's one of my Palace friends from group chat. I said the 10th of Jan. So
I remember.
I think I've lost.
Yeah, I think so. Unless we sign someone in the next 3 days,
I might have to buy another ticket.
Yeah. And David's putting a good point out there as well, saying Guehi's 4 years younger than Anderson. He's captain in his country. Well, not captain in his country. He's starting for his country as centre back in major competitions and also being included in play of the tournament. So that says everything. That says everything about Guehi. Like at times we forget what's going on. JSB saying is Hughes to West Ham true? No. Glasner said it. I don't know if you saw it, Lou. He said it on his pre-match press conference. It's like no, he's staying. Like he'll be shocked if he left. It seems like there's a deal already, maybe signed. That hasn't been announced.
He already said, or unless we do a swap deal for Kudus.
You're coming like I don't even know. You know them people who say, you know them people who play like FIFA career mode and they're like, oh, let's buy Bowen for £20 million.
Yeah. I've seen those. That
and Kudus for £40 million, and then sell Jeffrey Schlupp for 15. Our net spend will be 10 million, and we'll have world class players. Nah, Kudus is West Ham are shambles though. Off topic, they are shambles right now.
I like to see it.
Leaks were saying that the manager's been sacked. He's still there. Apparently, Tim Steidman, the director of football, can't even go to the training ground. He's been banned. Graham Potter, who was meant to be the replacement, is now double thinking. Like they are shambles. Sometimes you have to appreciate what we have.
Potter got that Chelsea
ability goes a long way.
Potter got that Chelsea money. Now he's feeling brand new. He wants another long contract.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't even know what they're playing at. Twist is saying is signing Osherman or Gyökeres out of the question. 100% out of the question. Like he's. Like these are players that are meant to be worth like 60, 70 million pounds, first of all. And second of all, they're linked to massive clubs. There's no way we sign them. Like
we couldn't even buy what's his name? Chris Wood, let alone these two.
I mean,
we got Mateta anyway. Mateta's unbelievable.
We haven't got that much money. Twisted. We haven't got that much money. Even if we had the money, like we haven't got 60, 70 million pounds to spend on a striker, one. And two, why would they come to Palace when Arsenal won and some other big clubs won them? Like what? Like it's never happening. It's just not happening. It can't be possible. And I don't think we've got a striker problem. Mateta's doing well up front, to be fair. And I think he's been doing well. By the way, people, if you're enjoying it, hit the like button. We're going to wrap up in a few minutes' time. But yeah, you can dream. No one told you not to dream, but don't be disappointed. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. Don't be disappointed. You can have dreams, but make sure that you know they're dreams. Make sure you know that they're dreams, and leave it there. But but yeah, all the money is going into the stadium. The money for the stadium is being funded by the owners, so it won't be the transfer money, as far as we know, anyways. Do you reckon JSB saying that Richards will leave in the summer?
No, he just had a baby and he's on contract, so I think he's quite settled.
Yeah, and we need players. We need defenders. So yeah, he's a good option. Unless I don't know, I doubt it. I very much doubt it. I don't think Palace will sell him. It causes more problems. There ain't a striker better than John Philippe Mateta. And on that note, we're gonna end it because it's true. You want to end it with a positive. We'll see what happens with Esse. We'll see what happens with Guehi, but I think Guehi's staying. And yeah, SC or SA. What do you want to say? What should we? Let's see. Both agree on the name. What we're gonna say because there's like so many pronunciations.
I'll go for SE.
SC. All right, cool. It makes sense. SC is the one that I want, but it's going to be difficult. So only time will tell. Only time will tell. But according to reports, he is our priority signing. If you have enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and that's it from us. And until next time, up the Palace.